PrayLamp Catholic Daily Bible Readings for June 17th, 2026. Wednesday of the 11th week in Ordinary Time. Let us listen to the Word of God.
First reading. A reading from the second book of Kings.
4th Kings, 2nd Kings, chapter 2. When the Lord was about to take Elijah up by a whirlwind into heaven, Elijah went with Elisha from Gilgal.
Elijah said to him, "Please wait here, for the Lord has sent me to the Jordan." He said, "As the Lord lives and as your soul lives, I will not leave you." Then they both went on.
50 men of the sons of the prophets went and stood opposite them at a distance, and they both stood by the Jordan. Elijah took his mantle and rolled it up and struck the waters, and they were divided here and there, so that they both went over on dry ground. When they had gone over, Elijah said to Elisha, "Ask what I shall do for you before I am taken from you." Elisha said, "Please let a double portion of your spirit be on me." He said, "You have asked a hard thing. If you see me when I am taken from you, it will be so for you. But if not, it will not be so." As they continued on and talked, behold, a chariot of fire and horses of fire separated them, and Elijah went up by a whirlwind into heaven. Elisha saw it, and he cried, my father, the chariots of Israel and its horsemen!" He saw him no more. Then he took hold of his own clothes and tore them in 2 pieces. He also took up Elijah's mantle that fell from him, and went back and stood by the bank of the Jordan. He took Elijah's mantle that fell from him and struck the waters, and said, "Where is the Lord, the God of Elijah?" When he also had struck the waters, they were divided apart, and Elisha went over. The Word of the Lord. Responsorial Psalm. Oh, how great is your goodness, which you have laid up for those who fear you, which you have worked for those who take refuge in you, before the sons of men. In the shelter of your presence, you will hide them from the plotting of man. You will keep them secretly in a dwelling, away from the strife of tongues. Oh, love the Lord, all you his saints. The Lord preserves the faithful, and fully recompenses him who behaves arrogantly. Gospel. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. The Gospel of Matthew, chapter 6. Be careful that you don't do your charitable giving before men, to be seen by them, or else you have no reward from your Father who is in heaven. Therefore, when you do merciful deeds, don't sound a trumpet before yourself, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may get glory from men. Most certainly, I tell you, they have received their reward. But when you do merciful deeds, don't let your left hand know what your right hand does, so that your merciful deeds may be in secret. Then your Father, who sees in secret, will reward you openly. When you pray, you shall not be as the hypocrites, for they love to stand and pray in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen by men. Most certainly, I tell you, they have received their reward. But you, when you pray, enter into your inner room, and having shut your door, pray to your Father who is in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you openly. Moreover, when you fast, don't be like the hypocrites with sad faces, for they disfigure their faces that they may be seen by men to be fasting. Most certainly, I tell you, they have received their reward. But you, when you fast, anoint your head and wash your face, so that you are not seen by men to be fasting, but by your Father who is in secret. And your Father, who sees in secret, will reward you. The Gospel of the Lord. From PrayLamp. Peace be with you.